Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another Wild Rift video. And today's video is gonna be a special one because you guys remember the update that I made on my YouTube channel? Basically that I'm gonna be uploading daily videos right now, and I'm working with some of the best players in Europe, including Lonely Kid. And if you're not familiar with Lonely Kid, by the way, he played for a few different teams, but I believe he got well known when he played for Gamelord. I remember when I was casting the WREC, he was unbelievable. Like he was the best top laner in that tournament right there. Like Random was known as the best top laner in Europe by then, and it was uncontested. But then this guy showed up, Lonely Kid, and he just destroyed everyone. So in today's video, we're gonna be watching him play Akali, and the way that it's gonna go is, I've done this before. You guys are familiar with this. Is I'm gonna be talking about how he plays, talking about mistakes, talking about good things, just basically commentating on it and seeing how it goes. So I've played a lot of Akali, but I just can't get grasp on this champion. Like, I don't know if you guys have the same thing as me, but like some champions you could pick up the very first time and be incredibly good at, even if it's like a hard champion. But then some champions you'll just never get good at. For me, some champions I'm just like it's really hard for me to get good at, are like Akali, Katarina. What are some other examples? Rengar, oh my god, Rengar. Irelia, I had a hard time, but then at some point, I just got incredibly good at Irelia. But like some champions, like I just can't get good at. It's so hard. Like I'll play so many champion games on them, and I just can't get good at. So let's take a look at how an absolute pro does it, right? They changed Akali a while ago, if you don't remember. Akali is not that good in the lane matchup anymore. Like, even though he's actually doing quite good. Akali used to be absolutely broken in the lane matchup because you could just spam your first ability. Now, however, you really have to be conservative about your energy. When you use your first ability, especially on lower levels, it's actually gonna cost you a lot of mana. Ooh, what? Wait, I want to replay that. Because this was more than what it seemed like. So take a look at what he actually did. So Lee Sin is diving. Look at what he does. He tanks 1, 2 turret shots. Then he goes in and flashes out immediately. So he doesn't have to tank another turret shot. Wow. 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 That is incredible, actually. That was perfect gank. Literally, by him and the Lee Sin. Perfect gank. And now, of course, they're gonna get some turret plates. Normally, when I get a kill like this, I would get like 2 turret plates. Exactly. They're getting 2 turret plates because the third turret plate, maybe you can get it, but it's so tanky that it's just really not worth to waste your time on it and waste your tempo on it. Because let's say he and Lee Sin got the third plate, right? Like, they could have gotten it. They could have gotten it. Let's say they got it. What would have happened then is Shen would have, he would have pushed them away. Both of them would run away. If he then went back, Shen is gonna push the wave under his turret and make him lose farm, and maybe even get an own turret plate himself. But because he went back, Shen doesn't have any time to push or get the turret plate or anything. So obviously it's much better to get like 2 turret plates and give nothing to the enemy than to get 3 turret plates, waste your tempo, lose minions, and give 1 turret plate to the enemy. And even your Lee Sin is going to be very, very low HP trying to go back into his jungle. You're delaying the jungle, you're delaying everything. So this is a very important tip for a lot of you guys that, and I do this as well sometimes. They really, like, a lot of people stick to turrets just to get 1 more turret plate. Keep in mind, turrets get tankier and tankier the more plates you get. If that wasn't familiar to you yet, let me make it clear now. And it becomes like exponentially tankier. The turrets become really tanky after like the second turret plate. Sorry, like the first 2 are very easy to take, especially the first one. But then the third one really starts to get tanky, and 4th and 5th, you should only really take if you have a few items. Like very early on in the game, like 1 minute into the game, you shouldn't really go for them. Right now, for example, let's say the Lee Sin ganks again. Okay, let's say now Lee Sin ganks, they kill the Shen. Now they can actually potentially try to take the whole turret. Because now they have more items, which means they're going to do much more damage to the turrets, which gives them a bigger chance to get it. Akali is actually, I would say, decent into Gwen, because you just have to stay within her thingy, within the circle, and kill her. And your ultimate is gonna deal deal damage regardless of her using the shield, the second ability, right, to avoid anything. Because you can just use your ultimate towards her, which will get you into the circle, and you're still gonna hit her. So like that's why I really like Akali into Gwen. Also, when you use your third ability onto the Gwen, you can do it, right? Like you can get close to her, use a third ability, wait for the circle to run out, and zoop, get right back to the Gwen and kill her. It's really, really good. It seems like Lonely Kid is going for the Riftmaker build. That Lee Sin is really, really good, by the way. He did. Oh, he even got executed. Oh my god. I'm expecting him to get one turret plate and go back now. Let's see what he actually does. Oh, by the way, I haven't seen this video yet. I'm expecting one turret plate and then immediately going back. Wow. He didn't even use that extra basic attack because he knew the minions would get the turret plate. You can see the difference. These people are built different. This is why I really thought this was a really, really good idea. These people are absolutely built different. The fact, like, it may seem like nothing to him, but like to me and you guys, you know, we would never do that. We would never leave the turret plate to the minion, for the minion to get it while we're recalling. We wouldn't do that. We would just give that extra auto attack just to make sure, right? Like, that's... So the reason that these people know those kinds of things, he's gonna use third ability, boom, and... He doesn't even have to ult. The reason that these people know it is they kind of have to. Like, these types of things save them a couple of seconds. Like, for example, Andres Z is an even better example of this. And I'm going to be having videos from him as well in the future. When he plays jungle, he knows exactly if the red buff is going to kill the jungle camp. He will run away from that jungle camp. And you may think that only saves like 2 seconds. Now, let's say he does it 10 times in a game. That saves 20 seconds. 20 seconds! 20 seconds is a lot of seconds because he can make it to ganks faster. He can make it to other jungle camps faster, which is gonna give him more gold, more experience. If he has more gold and experience, it means he can kill enemies more easily, which allows him to win more games, right? Like, these types of things, I wouldn't say are necessary if you want to get Challenger, because obviously I got to Challenger. Oh my god. Ignite, he ignited her, boom, boom. I mean, I do these things as well, like with the jungle, with the red buff. But I'm obviously not as good at them as these guys. I only really recommend you to try to understand like how much damage red buff does over time, how much damage minions do to turrets and things like that when you reach like high Grandmaster rank. Before that, don't even bother. Like, it's not that important. But in these top tier ranks, it is gonna be important. It can be the difference between everything. As I said, like, if for example, Andres said takes jungle camps like that, he's gonna be able to take the jungle camp like 5 seconds faster than the enemy, which means he's gonna be at the scuttle crab 5 seconds faster, which means he can take the scuttle crab. But if you play in gold elo, for example, you know, the enemy jungler is gonna be slow anyways. So as long as you're just fast enough with your jungle, you're gonna be fine. He's leaving the top lane alone, which is a bit risky because he's giving Shen. I mean, the reason that he's doing it is because there are no more turret plates, by the way. If you want to know, like, sure, Shen is doing damage to the turret, but Shen is not getting anything out of it. There are no more turret plates. Now, I wonder if he's gonna go for the kill. Because he can't, exactly, he can't just go for the kill. Boom, boom, second ability as well. Oh, he uses it now for the mana. And look at that, he just kills him. He just kills him, like, no sweat. He's not even sweating while doing this. He's just doing it like another day on the job, right? It's crazy. He can get a Rabadon's Death Cap. He's going for Riftmaker, Rabadon's Death Cap. Interesting. Riftmaker, Rabadon's Death Cap. There's no more Hextech Gunblade, of course, for Akali. So this seems to be like a really, really good Akali build that he's going right now. Now the question is he going to split push? Is he going to help his team? Or is he going to backboard? Seems like he's trying to split push and apply pressure on this Shen. Oh, look at this. Look at it, how much damage is he doing? Is he... he could kill him potentially. Yeah, ignite. First ability, he's dead. Wow. Look at that. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Like, I'm not even gonna be... I think he's actually gonna kill this guy. He's gonna ult him. Yeah, he's dead. Boom, 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 boom. Now he's... There's no way he kills him as well, right? Oh my god! He killed him! What the hell? This is what happens if you master a champion like Akali, right? Like, you know, when you have these complicated champions like Akali, Fiora, Camille, Katarina, things like that, when you master those champions, this is what happens. You're gonna make plays like this. Garen is not gonna make a play like that. Jinx is not gonna make a play like that. Right? Like, these types of champions are not gonna do it. But if you have these complicated champions, that's the payoff you get when you master them. And what can I say? Like, this champion is just unbelievably hard to master. You have to try her out and see if you enjoy her. See if it fits your playstyle. If it doesn't fit your playstyle, just pick a different champion. But if you really are liking the way this champion works, then I really heavily recommend you to get into it. And first of all, I really recommend you to go into like practice mode and try to learn her fast combos. You can actually look up Akali combo guides, even from PC League, because it's going to be the same as Wild Rift, just to learn the fundamentals of Akali and learn the combos of Akali. Then I recommend you to watch like really good Akali gameplay, like Lonely Kid, for example, and see how he plays. Not only macro-wise, but also, sorry, not only micro-wise, which means like outplays and stuff, but also macro. How is he split pushing? When is he team fighting? When is he trying to push the turret? When is he helping the jungler? All those kinds of things are important. You can clearly see Lonely Kid is actually split pushing quite a lot with Akali. And I agree with him, because Akali is a very, very strong 1v1ing champion throughout the mid-late game. Early game she struggles in 1v1s, but mid-late game, even against tanks, she's good. Now, however, you can see he's grouping up. The reason is because they're against this Shen. Shen can teleport and he doesn't want to leave his team alone in a 4 versus 5. So he's grouping up just to make sure his team is going to be fine. Because his team can lose a 4v5. He's diving the backline. Here you can see, even though Gwen uses her second ability, it doesn't really matter, because he can just waste time by using his second ability. Oh, baby. He's dead, though. But he did his job. He dived their backline and killed 2 people with him. So he just absolutely did his job. And he wasted a lot of their time as well. Like, that's another thing with Akali. She can waste a lot of time. Like, you can use your second ability and waste a lot of time, because the enemies are going to be waiting for you to show up, right? Like, they're going to be waiting and they're going to be like, we're going to kill this. We're going to kill this Akali. But then Akali is just wasting time. Meanwhile, all 4 of your other teammates are going to be bashing onto the enemies and destroy them, right? Like, that's also the point. I'm hungry. Oh, should I make a pizza? I have a pizza in the freezer, but I don't want to get fat. But I'm hungry and I like pizza. Ah, choices. Do I really? Yeah. You know what? You know what? We live once. We live once. Samira, I don't even think he's gonna ult her. Actually, now it's getting dangerous because she can ult. Oh my god. So that was a Shen ult. The barrier was not even existent. That's how much damage he did. Oof. Is that an infinity? I think he has an infinity orb as well. What the hell? He has 3 items already. There are a lot of flash combos with Akali, by the way. You can combo the 3rd ability with the flash and the 1st ability with the flash. Again, like, learn it in practice mode before you even touch Akali. You need to know these flash combos, because some moments flash combos are literally free kills. I keep saying this pretty much in every video. You have to learn flash combos. Even if you're in Iron Elo, learn flash combos, because even in Challenger rank, 99% of the times people will not see those flash combos. Actually, no. In Challenger rank, I would say it's more like 90% of the times that people will not see those flash combos coming. Like, if you flash Root with Jhin, for example, or flash and 3rd ability with Akali, people will not see it coming. It is really hard to hit, don't get me wrong, but put the effort to master it. Put the effort to do it, because the payoff is so unbelievably big. He's probably just gonna dive with his ultimate, use his second ability, exactly. So the reason that he does this is to waste time and to not allow the enemies to do any counterplay. Because the enemies have no counterplay when Akali uses that. Obviously, there are some ways to counterplay it, like, you know, using Ashe's 3rd ability, but the enemy doesn't have an Ashe. Or if the enemy has, like, any sort of revealing ability, like, I guess, like Veigar's 2nd ability or anything like that. But this enemy doesn't have any way to reveal the Akali. Here he did the flash combo again, as you can see. Really, really disgusting combo. Like, enemies will not see it coming. They cannot counter it if you do it properly. Oh my god, he used his 3rd ability during... He used his 3rd ability exactly when the Shen used his taunt, so it was a free hit. Wow. Just wow. Seeing this makes me believe that I'm just super bad at the game. Like, don't get me wrong, I am a... You know, when I play this game a lot, I reach Challenger consistently, but then you have these people who are like far above, and these people make you understand that pro players are most pro players are really good at the game. Really, really good. And that's why this guy is known to be one of the, if not the best Baron laners in Europe. This is why, guys. This is why. And I've played with and against these people too. Like, I've seen it in ranked. But looking at it firsthand is different. Like, when you see them play it in ranked, you're like, whatever, he's doing a good combo. But when you actually see them do it live, like using those flash combos effortlessly. Stasis. He's gonna use this. Oh. Second ability. I want to sneeze, but it's not coming. Oh. There, the stasis plus second ability saved him. Really, really good stasis. He's a little bit low, so he does have to be careful, but he has so much damage. All he really has to do is wait for his second ability, and he can probably kill all of them. You can clearly see he's kind of waiting for his second ability. Last second, second ability. You see? Exactly. This is all he needed. Second ability, and he's gonna kill all of them off. He knew that, of course. All he was doing was just waiting for his second ability, and then he went in perfectly and killed all of them. Oh my god. Look, this is why Gwen is useless against Akali, by the way. And he's just killing off all of them. Look at this, guys. Look at this domination. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I think they're gonna end, right? Yeah. Let's see how much damage he did. I still want to sneeze, but it's not coming. It's so annoying. Let's take a look at how much damage he did and everything like that. Probably a lot. Let's actually even see whether he showed it. I should tell them to show the damage graphs and things. Performed better than 100% of Akali players, by the way. Let's see. Oh, he shows it. Nice. 45,000 damage. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye-bye.